their food and all this. They gotta put that on there now. It's been passed. And I'm like, okay. I don't know, but I didn't bother looking into it because I'm like, okay.
Right.
Again, I think we know this already.
By now.
Not the fact that it's human meat, not that fact, but the fact that it's fake. I think we like to disconnect. Like if you think about it, we do a mass disconnection on various things throughout the day of our lives. We disconnect from a lot of things that we don't even realize that we disconnect from
Hmm.
to justify what we're doing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of helps justification to us to do what we're doing by disconnecting from it. Now, again, a lot of it be subconscious that we don't even realize that we disconnected from it. Like, I think the 2 episodes ago, like the disconnection from slavery and pet ownership.
Yeah.
There's a disconnection there. Granted, a lot that well, I don't want to say I like to think that a lot of the disconnections are not intentionally. Like I said on that particular episode, like I don't think we actually intentionally disconnecting slavery from pet ownership, but it's entailing within the definition of pet that that's a slave, and that's exactly how they treated slaves, like pets. They
Yeah.
even said it in a lot of history that you come across. So we disconnect again. I don't think we're doing it intentionally.
So
That's
I'll tell
not,
you right now, some things I do intentionally. Cause like, yeah, on a
of
more
course.
base level, like with food, I just went to the grocery store, bought 3 steaks. Now, I know that cow is not happy, but but I gotta eat. Like, and I like sometimes when I'm cutting into a steak and like I eat my steak like medium well, so it's a little tiny bit of pink. And I'm like, dang, this was
Freaking
living, bro.
animal,
Yeah.
animal you.
I'm like, bro, this was alive, bro. This is crazy. Like, what if somebody was chopping me up? But I digress. Like that's
Uh-huh.
like I agree with you. Like a lot of these things, some are subconscious, but a lot of these things are on surface level where it's easier to disconnect. It's easier on the heart or your soul and mind to disconnect.
But even if going with that right there, it's easier to disconnect. First of all, you're choosing that at that point. At at that point, using is easier. At the same time, no matter what you do as a type of person that's living, something has to die in order for life to sustain.
Hmm.
Like even if you're a vegan, plants are life,
Are living, yes.
are
Thank you.
living. So according to how what they mean by fruits. If you grow, there's a life. That's some type of life form.
That's
It
another form of
grows.
slavery too.
It's so yeah. So some for some reason
Domesticated.
for some reason existence has to have death in it in order for survival to be a thing.
Hmm.
So again, we don't think about it like that. And then on top of that, a lot of us say we don't think about it, but it comes across our mind.
Hmm.
Like we play this thing called devil's advocate, which is I think it's a way to hide the fact that you have actually have thought about it before now,
Hmm.
but you using the guise of the devil
Yeah,
to
disconnect.
to express that you're not really thinking about it or that you haven't really thought about it, but devil's advocate speaking, basically it's another way of saying, where on the other hand,
Hmm.
well, if you think about it like this, well, blah blah blah. I mean, yeah, you can again, yeah, but I thought about this too, about what you said, about the whole you get to meet the cow is having a bad day. What you just said, it's easier to disconnect. Guess what? let's just say is human meat actually in MC Donald's food? And it's posted, just like how smoking is posted, cancer giving
Hmm.
on the package, posted on the billboard, posted on your food package. This contains human. We're not gonna stop eating it
That's a
due
fact.
to the due to the. I like to think of two primary things, but to the number one primary thing is convenient is the biggest consumer.
Hmm.
And it's always been on the rise ever since it became in existence as a convenient as the thing that we express as convenient. Ever since that's been in existence throughout history, it's becoming more and more demanding. Convenience is becoming more and more commanding. That's the primary reason why you're not going to stop eating this human field imitation nutrients that
Hmm.
we're consuming. And the other one is it tastes good.
I know that's crazy.
You're not gonna stop it because it tastes good and it's convenient for you to get. Come on, people. So again, this is not new things like we talked about earlier. Those Nickelodeon junts, these Puffies, these R. Kellys. Oh, these are all new news. Yeah, it's new because you was born yesterday.
Yeah.
Literally, that's why it's new. This generation didn't grow up on them. So yes, it's new to them. But we've been talking about this ever since I was in elementary. And that was that was over 35 years ago. They've been talking about it probably before I was born.
Real
But
talk.
again, it didn't stop because there are reasons. We can come up with tons of speculations, and probably all those speculations are correct, but we'll never know because we're not there. That being said, man, everything that we consume, theory of mine, theory, everything that we consume is fake. Everything. It's nothing organic. The only thing organic is whatever they want to call tissue samples of your skin.
You
You
mean
know,
like even if I go and buy like meat?
meat, not organic. Nothing. The fruit, not organic. The
Yeah,
vegetables, not
it's not
organic.
organic, yeah.
This is why I say is I again a theory. I'm claiming that it's not organic is because let's go with right now. We have 8 billion plus people on the planet according to assumptions. 8 billion plus planet people on the planet. There's no way that all of us is eating supposedly 3 times a day to sustain the amount of cows on the planet.
Facts. I'll be thinking about
Absolutely
that.
not. Absolutely not.
Or
This is not
chicken
enough.
wings.
It's not enough cattle. It's not enough poultry on the planet to sustain 8 billion plus people supposedly eating 3 times a day, multiple times a day. Absolutely not. You have to create something that we call supplements to sustain life.
Do we have how many people are in the US?
I mean, I have zero idea.
333
Oh,
million. But still, even then,
even then, not
yeah.
enough. We can even throw let's throw crop, vegetables, things that grow. I don't I really don't think people actually understand how long it takes for something to grow
Hmm.
for that to sustain 8 billion plus people eating multiple times a day. So yes, you're eating artificial nutrients.
Apples, grapes, these are
Apples,
things that we can. Nah, you know what that's from?
app, no,
From Orlando Brown. You make
uh,
us pay for apples, things that God gave us.
But
I don't
yeah,
know.
that's what I thought about. Convenience, the convenience of this stuff, because for again, in order for anything that I could think of, in order for anything to be organic, anything, that means things that we call uh what they call concentrated what is it process, that's what it
Mm,
is, concentrating this process. Again, technically everything goes through a process. Even going to pluck it from a tree was a process. That's the pluck is the process.
mm.
But what they want to what they call it now, or what it's been called, is hyper process, I think is what it's called, which is basically them growing meat,
That's wild. They are doing that.
growing growing meat, not raising meat, growing.
What does that even mean? I know that they can clone meat now. They been could do that, I'm pretty sure,
But
but
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So that's what I mean by that. So
that's kind of scary.
in order for this stuff to probably be the most organic it can be, is for you to be raising and slaughtering your own cattle,
Mhm.
and raising, your own crop, growing your own crop, vegetables and all that stuff, or your own, and not going to buy processed stuff to put on it to help it grow. Another reason why we ain't gonna stop, because of our system of beliefs. Our system of beliefs is a constellation of other people's beliefs. That being said, I'm willing to say in the 90 percentile of our knowledge that we know of things, just stuff that we know in our what they would call IQ field.
Mhm.
I would say in the 90 percentile of that is through literature. All of our knowledge is through literature. I would include media in that, whether we watching media, documentaries, or even watching people read the literature that we're reading to us, follow along the bouncing ball and all that type of stuff.
Mhm.
A lot of our knowledge comes from literature. That again, another thing that I'm including is other people teaching. Our teachers is other people's, is their knowledge, and they pass it on. Our parents teaching us stuff. It's their knowledge, and we're implementing that stuff into our system of beliefs and choosing to believe in it.
Mhm. That's crazy
That
because yeah, like
go
everything,
go no
even
no go.
yeah, like you're talking about beliefs. I instantly think about the Bible. Like that's something that somebody wrote. Like honestly, and get off the Bible. Like anything anybody say, like any literature. A lot of times people like it's true because it's in a book and it's been peer reviewed or but to be honest, we don't know. I mean, you could tell me 1 + 1 = 2. I mean, I could test that out myself, but it's a lot of things in there that we really just regurgitating.
Exactly. And we're again. I just thought about this. I think it was yesterday. I was thinking about some stuff from this flat Earth video that I watched, which is highly crazy, comical to me. But
Mhm.
even more comical is that hollow Earth junk.
You
That
don't believe in
is,
flat Earth, man? What's
uh,
up?
man. I believe in flat Earth way before I believe in hollow Earth. You ever heard of that? You ever heard of that
Nah, like
theory?
they got
Well,
I probably heard about Hollow Moon or something like that. I don't know about Hollow
okay.
Earth.
Well, in a nutshell, from what the little bit I did gather, is what we look out your window, look at me, what you're able to see, what you're able to see outside, the clouds, sun, other people are basically in the earth.
Oh, like there's a firmament type deal.
There's an actual atmosphere that has a sunrise still
You're right.
in the earth that has a
Oh, like
moonrise
everything
still
is in the
every
earth.
what we see now, what we can visually see as a